Yeah, I see very many Ugandans jubilating across the country upon the decision of the parliament of yesterday's sitting on the 28th April 2020 in declaring certain municipal cities. Personally, I'm not against the development of cities or development of any kind that comes across in the country. But my main concern is that I'm afraid that this decision was made on more on a political benefit to certain individuals than a social or economic benefit to the citizens themselves, I mean the taxpayers. Of course, you need to understand that personally, if this thing was kind enough, it should have been a bottom top approach in making those particular places city. Let me say, the factors on ground should have been the one which could have been putting the government or the central government on pressure to necessitate the declaration of cities upon certain municipals. But you find that this was a top bottom approach. You see, for a city to run effectively, there should be some constant income generating sources that does not phase out. It's always there to ensure that things, business continue normally. But I find that, according to what I should tell you right now, what has happened is that Museveni and his government have increased on the number of plates, but have not increased on the quantity of food which have always been cooked. In other words, I mean that the little that has already always been in existence will have to be shared among the cities that have been, because there is no longer, Kampala was declared a city in 1962, the 9th of October, that's when it became a city. It took a very long time for other places to become cities until today. Of course, the development was slow, statistically. Now, let's leave that aside. Let's come into the main point. You see, now, what has happened is that is the same plan that was made some few years ago, whereby you find that the government increased on a number of districts, just make from nowhere. They came and declared certain sub-counties district just to increase, still on the was more of a political benefit than the social and economic benefit to the citizens. Because you find that even statistically, currently, you find that over 39 districts in Uganda are without hospitals. Hospitals are not in those districts. That means they've chosen political benefit over social, economic, and even educational benefit, even health services, which are priority and which are supposed to be even given more priority than those. Now, you find that because of this, we are now to first of all find mechanism or to mitigate mechanism to survive within these cities. My very strong question that comes to you, somebody outside there, will we have a stake in these cities or not? Will these cities here be controlled by foreigners who will come or investors who will come from somewhere because they have money and take over everything, whereby you find at the end of the day you are pushed to the extreme end of the boundary of the city, or you remain in the city? Now, if you are to have a stake in this city, government is to come on board and give automatic extension of land lease to everybody who wants a plot of land in the town, in those particular cities, those particular places which have been declared cities, should be given to 99 years, the land lease. Secondly, government should, through the Ministry of Land, should enable everybody who wants a plot of land, for so long as it was government related and all those stuff, should be turned from a leasehold to a freehold for everybody who wants plot of land. Then secondly, also government should come in on board through the same Ministry of Land to give every landowner within the city money to ensure that they process what are called land titles, such that anybody who comes, or any investor who comes from anywhere into the cities, into those particular cities, should come and rent land, not buy land. Actually, they should not be given rights to buy land. They should rent it if they are to have a stake in this city. Then nothing also. Government should come and look into all those cities and look into every economic activity that was booming in those particular cities, which are going to be either affected positively or negatively by the declaration or by the implementation of the city setters, to ensure that, number one, it revamps on its account, almost like it gives it more support, moral boost it, to ensure that it continues running normally. Because we have always seen government, in most cases, when small entrepreneurial companies or small businesses starts in the particular place, when it runs bankrupt and is almost dying out, instead of government coming to rescue it, government always comes to close it. In most cases, they always come and close it, or which it is just many youth out of business. And you find that you will always find there's a lot of loitering around the cities and all this stuff, because there is nothing to work on. So government should look onto those economic activities. Now, one, to boost their development and their growth and expand their markets, to ensure that very many people are gotten into that particular operation, such that people get employed and get empowered financially and economically, because that is one of the factors that will come is the cost of running a city. So I would like us to really think, as Ugandans, as citizens, what should we do to ensure that we have a stake in this city throughout our lifetime, and even children to come after us? Thank you very much. I still remain Obedgu Samuel, a civic human rights activist and a Ugandan by citizen. Thank you.